Session we deal with the concept of memos. Now, memo is communication usually used internally. Why internally? Because there's much less format in a memo. It's not like an official letter where there's dates and specific protocol and formulas. With a memo, you basically say who it's from, whom it's to, what the subject is, and you bullet point a number of things. I must say email has probably taken over most memos. People use email, they don't use memos anymore. The good thing of a memo is that you can take it to a meeting, you can print it out, you can stick it up on your wall, but then again you can do the same with an email. Now, it's good to know the theory of memos and how to write memos, because that would make you write better emails. In essence, an email is also then a memo. Here's a good example of a template for a memo. I've taken this template from Microsoft Word. It's available on most of the Microsoft Word versions. Let's go through it. It's got all the basic stuff and all the stuff that you really need to write a good memo. The first thing is your company name on the right top hand side. It's very good if people know whom you're representing, so it's good to have the company name there. It's got the word memo there, which tells the person who's receiving this, the receiver, that this is not a detailed letter or report, this is just a memo. In other words, it's something which reminds me of something, or it's something that basically tells me shortly about something. It's concise. Then there's the recipient name, your receiver, who is this going to? Your name, from whom is this coming? CC, who do you want to inform, but you know, it's not necessarily directed to this person. We have dealt with the issue of carbon copying earlier. The word carbon copy came from early times when we put a carbon copy between two papers so that we can make a copy of something. That became a word for saying, well, we're referring it to somebody, but it's not directly, it's not the original person or the person to whom it's directed. Then the date, very important. I see many memos without dates. This would probably become the most important thing at a later stage when your memo becomes relevant. When was this written? Then of course the subject line, what is this about? And then you type your memo. When typing your memo, be short, be concise. Try not to use nonsense words. A nonsense word would be something like, how are you? Get to the point. A memo is there to be precise, to be concise, to have short sentences. Bullet points is always very good for a memo. And that's basically it. There's a lot of templates, and your company would probably have some templates in this regard as well. Lastly, we talk about the structure of memos. Well, the structure of memos is basically that memos do not have structures, and that's why they're called memos. They should be the heading. You should know to whom this memo is going. You should know from where it's coming, and it should be short and concise. That's why it's a memo and not an official letter. So the structure would depend from company to company, and it would probably be prescribed, and there would be templates for it. Enjoy the next session.